Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. In the last episode we successfully investigated the warehouse over here. We've got a few things that we've got on the go at the moment. We've got 4 quests completed and we've got a win rate of just under 50%. So it's not going terribly. Before we decide where we're going to go, let's do our city encounter. I want to get our current guys up to level 2 before we rework our parties. So let's have a look at this. After a night of heavy drinking, you get turned around while navigating the back alleys and find yourself standing before a collapsed section of bricked road that leads down into an underground tunnel. Fueled by curiosity and a bit of liquid courage, you descend in search of adventure. Stumbling around in the vast network of tunnels proves rather fruitless, however, until a well-concealed passage leads you to a long-forgotten stash of weaponry and dried food. Such stuff could fetch a decent price at the sunken market, or you could turn it over to the city guard, which is always in need of arms and rations. We do want the city to be better, so I'm going to donate this rather than selling it. The money I'm sure we could use in the long run, but donating the goods will probably get us a better benefit immediately. You sleep off the previous night's revelries and approach the captain of the guard.
This is wonderful news! With attacks on the city becoming ever more frequent, our blacksmiths are having trouble keeping up with our demands, and the food should help considerably if we ever find ourselves under siege. This is truly a big help to the city.
+1 prosperity, which should take us to Gloomhaven Wealth 2. So this is definitely a time when we should check out the merchant and see what new things we have. Okay. So an empowering talisman. During your turn, refresh one of your consumed items. That's consumed items are things like the minor healing potions, I think. Stun powder, that's really cool. What else do we have? Cloak of Pockets. You can carry 2 additional items. That's going to make a big difference for small items. Really, really big. Battle Axe. During your single target melee attack action, turn the attack into a cleave effectively. Very, very cool. What else? Weighted net. During a ranged attack, add immobilize to a single attack. Okay. I'm not exactly sure that, it's going to count as a weighted net if we're doing... Actually. So let's talk Tinkerer. Very quickly. Reviving Shock. Target 2. With a weighted net on it, I guess it kind of turns it into a shock net. Interesting. Boots of Speed at the beginning of a round. After all ability cards have been revealed, increase or decrease your initiative value by 10. That's powerful. That's really powerful. Turn something that's slow into something fast or vice versa. And other than that, yeah, okay, we've gone through everything on here. Getting Gloomhaven's wealth up is really, really useful. Not only that, if we create new characters, we can do it at the wealth level rather than our current level. So we could actually throw both of these guys away. And, well, I'm not sure we can throw them away. But if we were to recruit new characters, they would be at level 2. So we can't really afford anything different. But there's very, very cool things around. We can get a small item over here. Oh, there's mana potions as well. That's new. Intriguing. I think we're going to get a power potion for Gator, because with the eagle-eye goggles and potentially like a flamethrower or something else that's area of effect, having extra attack is just going to be a really good choice. So let's put that on. Scarlax, you can't afford anything, so you're just going to be what you are. Let's go back to the world map and see what we have. We've got the Chained Isle. We've not been there yet. We've got the Crypt of the Damned. We've not been there. Frozen Hollow. The Harrower Hive. The Temple of the Seer. And the Underwater Lagoon. I think that Jekserah's quest has gone because we followed the other one. So let's go for a core quest rather than a side quest. Frozen Hollow? Yeah. So we're going up against Frost Demons, which are pretty nasty. Innate Retaliate, so having ranged characters is good. Innate Retaliate and amazing Innate Shield. This might be really difficult. We'll give it a go. Worst case scenario, we've got experience to come in. Hang on. Why is there an up arrow next to you? You don't have a level up available. Or do you? Oh, you do, because we've got Gloomhaven wealth up. Alright, well, we'll definitely take advantage of that. So, in terms of new cards that are available. Stamina booster. One ally may recover one of their burn cards. That's pretty powerful. So, combined with the mage, stamina booster is incredible. Disorienting Flash is okay. I think we'll go for stamina booster. But we won't put it in our deck unless we're specifically going out with the mage. Also means we get a free perk thing. Add an additional target. That seems like a really smart move. Scarlax, let's do your level up. Wretched Creature. This is a massive giant rat. Move 3, attack 3. Or curse if it's dark. And hostile takeover. Attack and immobilize, which is not burned and creates frost. Or turn something against it. I think we're going to have hostile takeover. I do like Wretched Creature, and I will probably take it in the future. But this is actually really, really awesome. Attack 2, range 4. So we've got another ranged attack. What can we get rid of? Maybe Scurry for hostile takeover. Attack 2 at range 4 with immobilize and adding frost. It's really powerful. Okay, down here. Disarm and Muddle is a good choice. Technique is okay. I might just go for Intensify to reduce the chance that something goes badly. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get Intensify first. I'm sure there's specific strategies for building towards the deck, but I've not pre-planned anything, so we're just doing it as we feel like.
An enchanter has been called for, so an enchanter must be found. Following reports of an Aether in the Boiler District, you find yourself standing before an abandoned and decrepit tavern, the Crooked Bone. Opening the door, the inside looks exactly as the outside advertised. Spider webs, splintered stools, and dusty, broken glass. Stepping past the threshold, a translucent female suddenly appears before you. Why have you come to this place, mercenaries? Your presence is unwanted, and you're disrupting my research.
Oh, we can't be having that. I'm all for science.
You quickly explain why you have come, and the woman's frown deepens. Oh, look at the Aether woman. She can fulfill all our wishes. All she has to do is wave her hands and our wildest dreams will come true. She sighs in frustration, and actually does wave her hands. Leave me in peace. I need an orb from the frozen hollow in the Copperneck Mountains. The woman's voice comes from directly in front of you, as if she hadn't moved at all. Bring it back to me, and I may help you. A map drops at your feet. My name is Hale, by the way. Do not come back without the orb.
I sense this is going to go badly. An encounter on the way. Walking along the edge of a forest, you begin to hear a strange, unfamiliar sound coming from beyond the trees. You stop and listen closer. There's a rhythm to the sounds, and with that established, you begin to pick out different human voices in the mix. You'd venture to say the noise vaguely sounds like chanting. I'm gonna regret this. Let's investigate. You quietly move through the forest towards the noise. Eventually you come upon a clearing where you see a circle of cultists performing some strange ritual. One of them notices you and shouts to the others. The situation devolves into a bloody battle. You are of course victorious, but it saps some of your strength. So we lose a perk point, which is a shame because we did actually have a perk point to lose this time.
The map is easy to follow. Deep in the Copperneck Mountains, obscured by snowdrifts, you find the opening to a dark, narrow cave. The wolf tracks around the entrance are troubling, but with a firm resolve, you enter.
Wolves won't cause us any problems. Right. What are we going to go for? Loot no gold piles? Yep. Let's do that. We can forgo gold. And we'll go for be the first to kill a monster on Scarlax. I think we can probably engineer both of those. Okay, so the big question on this is going to be how do we get Scarlax the first kill? We could set him up. So Submissive Affliction, get one of these to do damage to one of the others, and then Empathetic Assault, even if it rolls low, should still do enough to get a kill. If we have the Tinkerer move slowly, like really slowly, we could do an enhancement field, ink bomb, area of effect, and just absolutely nuke whatever's left. Especially if we're using our goggles. Living Spirit is miles away, so it's really not a concern at the moment. I don't know how we're going to deal with its shield. Maybe cause a wound on it, poison. There's a couple of options. Oh god, these guys were moving 4? Move 4, attack 2. Okay. This could be painful. Okay, we'll just take the damage. We should be fine. Right. You attack this guy. So we'll get the retaliate damage on him. It might help damage over here. Well, it'll do nothing. But it means that when we're using empathetic assault, we're not going to be at disadvantage when we target you. Even with the -1 damage, it's enough to get the kill. There we go. So the Mind Thief is done. Tinkerer, get that aura in. And then we're going to ink bomb these 3. We're going to use our goggles so we get advantage rather than disadvantage. Well, advantage over here, regular on these 2. That feels incredible. The Tinkerer cannot loot any of these. Scarlax is... Unfortunately, I think I took the loot card out. So Scarlax can grab any of these things, but nothing else. Right, what are we going to do with the Living Spirit? Jeez, I don't know. Muddle and Poison is a good choice. Stunning it is a reasonable choice, but that's instead of moving. Hostile Takeover gives us the Immobilize if we get close enough. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we could move up and Hostile Takeover it. So we're going to move up. Feedback loop. Frigid Apparition. Over here. Toxic Bolt will get poison on it. At range of 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. So if we can move to there, Toxic Bolt will work. Let's use the flamethrower to move. It's not going to be super awesome this turn, but next turn it should be pretty good. He's going to move 3 and then he's going to curse everyone within range. So he's really coming in. Except we're going to immobilize him. So his range is 3. I don't really think it's going to work the way we want. Maybe I should have stayed 4 away, actually. Yeah. No damage, but he's immobilized. And we get a little bit of gold. Dodge the gold, because that's apparently something we're doing. Ooh, look at that. We actually managed to do damage. Okay, so we've both been cursed. Reviving Shock. We might get lucky and do some damage on him. We could... I think that's going to be our best bet, actually. Let's have a look at the Mind Thief. So, Fearsome Blade is attack 2. That's not enough. Perverse Edge is attack 3, which with the poison is good. So we need something that's going to move us further. Feedback Loop will get us right in there. Okay, so you've got your plan over here. Let's go Reviving Shock so we've got an option to do some damage. And proximity mine to do some movement. So we want to get right next to this thing. What's he going to do? He's going to move to attack 4, range 2, and then heal himself. So we kind of need to kill him now. Extra attack because of the poison on him? Or do we just risk it? He's got 3 shield. We don't risk it. We just take him out. It's the smart move. It really is. Dodge the gold. And we waste this. So, not amazing, not terrible so far. We could use volatile concoction to keep the Mind Thief going just a little bit longer. Actually, no, the Mind Thief's only got 2 turns, and then we'll need a full restore. So what we need is we need stun shot to move us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe something with range like hook gun. Let's do it the other way around. Over here, now is the time to apply Withering Claw and get that muddle and poison on. And then we want something with some move on it. Let's get Fearsome Blade, and we'll just use it for the regular move. Although we could, no, I do need this. Let's skip the attack. So we've got our augment on finally. And we'll move up over here. Okay, Mind Thief's only got 2 things left. We'll go for the Mind's Weakness and Parasitic Influence. Over here, Volatile Concoction will allow you to recover some cards. Oh, actually, no. We'll have this. We want Reinvigorating Elixir. Which is not going to be an ideal time for it, but there's nothing really we can do about that. Which means there's going to be no moving involved, so potentially healing for the sake of it. And yeah, it doesn't matter which order we do this in. There's no way we're going to be able to get them to be better. So, recover your cards. And then you can have a little bit of heal because you need it more than the Tinkerer does. And I think let's move in this way. Having a look in the next room. Frost Demons. And a Living Spirit, which is not too bad. The Frost Demons then move 3, attack 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, they are coming in, aren't they? 1, 2, 3. Only one of them is going to get in range. Punky Chunky coming in. Ow. I'm so glad we have a helmet on. Right, what are we going to do about these? A net shooter will hit them quite nicely. Yeah, net shooter and then volatile concoction. Because that's going to allow us to get back a card from over here. These guys are not right next to each other, but those two are. So submissive affliction will get them attacking each other. And frigid apparition will allow us to punch this guy. He's got retaliate, which is annoying. Although we could hostile take over this guy and just kind of lock him in place. The net shooter's not actually going to be as good as I hoped, because these two are not right next to each other. Unless we have you do fearsome blade to push them next to each other. Which means you need to be net shooter then volatile concoction. Oh, we'll try it and see if this works. They move slower than us. This might actually work. So we're going to take a little bit of retaliate damage, which is annoying, but... Oh, that is even more annoying now. Oh wait, it's always push 3. Hang on, can we go... No, we can't. Why can we not push him to there? It's probably just because of the angle. Oh, if it's always push 3, it's always push 3. Let's get you to attack this guy. It's a solid attack at least. It's really not worth it for the net shooter. And this guy's highlighted like he might be in range. Oh, because if we had it here and we had that extra enhancement, it would work. But yeah, it's not going to do it. So we'll move in instead. What are the demons going to do? Move 1, attack 3. So he's going to step in and do attack 3. Actually, if we move across to here, we can create a poison trap just so that things are a little bit better for the future. We can always do volatile concoction to recover stuff in the future. Oh, that affects everyone. Receive 4 damage? No, we'll burn 1 available card. Let's burn Frigid Apparition. That's painful. Take the damage. We're going to do a short rest over here. Oh, losing the flamethrower. Burn it. We'll burn Reviving Shock instead. Either way, it's super painful. We're just not quite in a position for the flamethrower. Actually, get the hook gun. We pull this guy onto it, he will die. pull this guy onto it, he won't quite die. Do we have anything that attacks on the lower? The flamethrower actually for shielding is not a bad idea. We get Toxic Bolt to do some damage and then the flamethrower for the shield. We can feedback loop and hostile take over this guy. They're shielding, and if fire is around, they would suffer damage. Okay. So we want to be acting before them, which we are. The muddle's not really going to be very helpful. Yeah, come through to here. And we'll try and kill this guy. Thankfully, he was already poisoned. Speaking of already poisoned, we get damage on you. And... well, maybe I should have damaged this one. We'll get some shield on ourselves. It's wasted because they're not attacking. But... we should be able to hit them pretty solidly next turn. Oh, he is within range to do a curse. Over here on the Mind Thief. Poor Scarlax. 2 curses on him. He needs to do a short rest anyway. Sure will burn Fearsome Blade. I think it's going to be Hostile Takeover and Submissive Affliction. Get these two attacking each other. Over here, Hook Gun would be great for pulling you just onto the damage. Maybe Restorative... no. Actually, it could work. It could work. So we'll get you doing the attack so you get the retaliation on you. It's a decent hit. Attack 2, shield 2. Even with disadvantage, I think this is slightly better. We'll potentially suffer retaliate if we don't hit him. There we go. We got him killed. Okay, Hook Gun on you. Doesn't matter, we did nothing because you're going to die on the poison. You're flying, you're not going to die on the poison trap. I misjudged this massively. Because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, take 2 damage. Take 1 damage. We need to start healing up over here. So it's going to be parasitic influence. And probably feedback loop to work with the two. We're going to have to do some healing from over on the side. If we can. Stun shot will kind of stop you being a problem. Net shooter could take them both out, actually. Well, not quite take them both out, but if we had enhancement fields to it, it gives us enough time to get away. Okay, so we'll start with the parasitic influence. It's going to heal us 2. We're going to retaliate 1. Take the 1 damage. Heal up for 2. It's important to note the order that these things happen in. And then this is going to move 1 and then attack 3. So we're just going to get away from it. And of course it's immobilized, so I could have actually just gone on to the point. Stun shot and volatile concoction. Over here, you're going to have to do a short rest. Unfortunate. We want to move slowly, but we are wanting to move towards the next door, so feedback loop will get us over there, and then submissive affliction will allow us to waste our action. He is shielding up. I did not expect that. So we might not be able to kill him this turn. And you have no discarded cards at the moment, so that was actually wasted. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. Didn't get the damage I wanted. Take it on the chin. This is going to be sketchy as to whether we make it through this. It's going to have to be a short rest. Ooh. Do like enhancement field, but we'll let it go. Could flamethrow this guy, but seems a little bit OTT. We can just actually attack him with Restorative Mist. We'll take 1 damage, but we'll get to heal ourselves up. In fact, do we have any healing on the bottom? We don't precisely, but if we do stun shot to attack him, flamethrower to shield up first. On this side, the mind's weakness and hostile takeover in that order. Oh, he's going quick and healing up. Good job we had him stunned. Really good job we had him stunned. +1 target. Complete waste. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have a Frost Demon Elite. We've got 2 of these living spirits, and we have a Hound in here. Well, he's target all enemies within range to heal 3 self. So there's no point in attacking him. The wolf is going to attack, then move, then attack. So immobilizing that is a good plan. These guys are going to move and then attack at range. Well, we'll do what we can. This is going to hurt. Take the damage on the chin. It's only 2. It's no damage. The Hound can't move. Okay, so Mind Thief. You're going to have to short rest. Short lose feedback loop. Hostile Takeover as a ranged attack is a good choice. And Submissive Affliction will allow us to get one of them attacking the other. You need to get in here quickly. So Proximity Mine and Restorative Mist. So what are you doing? You are moving 4 and attacking 2. Okay. Because of the retaliation, I think getting the Hound to attack the big one is a really smart move. Look at that. Okay, so it's got Retaliate 2. I had not spotted that. It will move 3, 1, 2, 3. So that will get you close enough to absolutely murder us. So let's try and immobilize you where you are. Come barreling around the corner and get some healing on here before we're out of life. Take the 2 damage. Gonna have to do a short rest. Oh, hostile takeover is our 1 range thing. There we go. This is the last action we have available over here. So, hostile takeover and the mind's weakness. We could... Well, Volatile Concoction's not going to be any benefit because there's no discarded cards, they're just burned. So Toxic Bolt would let us kill something if we're close enough to it. Hook Gun is a decent range. Let's go Hook Gun and Volatile. We'll see how this pans out. He's going to move 2, attack 3. These are going to move 1, attack 1, and muddle. Yeah, let's try and keep the guy at the back locked down. There's a treasure chest right at the back. Oh, there's no way we're going to get to that. We can actually retreat. So these guys are going to move one and attack one with a range of 2. So we back up to here. They're going to have to come in closer. Okay, let's... It's a tough call. Because they've got 2 shields, we need to roll high on the damage. We'll give it a go. We rolled extra low on the damage. That's unfortunate. Yeah, pull him in. Recover both of your cards. Which I think means we get an entire other turn. You never know, we might actually pull this off. We'll have to lose the flamethrower. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Let's do the Mind Thief first. So, hostile takeover. We can burn this card finally. And the Mind's Weakness will allow us to do an attack on you. So I like that. So we'll pick you as the Betrayer. Within range 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's close enough. The Restorative Mist on yourself. And then maybe Toxic Bolt on the closest thing. If we need it. If we need it. So, Betrayer first. And then the Mind's Weakness. 0 damage. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's get the healing on ourselves. And we will burn Toxic Bolt in order to do some proper damage. If we get lucky with the roll, it's not amazing. Mind Thief is down. Mind Thief is down. But it's not all over yet. Stun shot and proximity mine. This is what we're going to do. So we're trying to go quickly. Get a stun on you. Do we want to stun or do we want to move in and do... What's he going to do? He's going to move 4 and then attack 2. So we could put the trap right there. Undo. Oh, it can't go on that space. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, we are restarting the round because that's an important bit of knowledge to not have about the game mechanics. and that will drastically change how we do things. So we can hook gun him, and in addition, I'm wondering if we kind of need the poison on. It's frustrating is what it is. We don't quite have the damage output that I want in order to do the things that I want. I want to get the poison down. I want to get this guy pulled. In fact, no, that's not even going to help because he is flying. So I think we're just going to have to go toe to toe and really hope that it works. So if we go proximity mine and hook gun, that gives us options depending on who moves first. Yeah, we'll take that on the chin. It's fine, we'll take that on the chin. So we'll try and get the big bad gone. In fact, no, let's do it the other way around. So he's gone. We don't suffer the retaliate damage. And we move up next to this guy. We can stun him, which might do some damage. He's going to attack with range 2 and muddle. So the danger is the longer we take, the worse it's going to get for us. We kind of need to be hitting him with constant damage now, rather than trying to stun him and postpone it. Let's try and hit him. Oh, that's painful. So he's going to move 1 and muddle with a range of 2. Okay, short rest. Hook gun is a decent attack at range, so that's fine. Or maybe I should have done a long rest rather than a short rest. That would have given us our eagle eye goggles. We can do it in the future if we need to. And then something to move us stun shot. Actually, no. Yeah, stun shot. Unlucky with the rolls. We need at least +1 in order to have any benefit. You know what? Pull him to there. And we'll move down here. And we'll do a long rest next turn. Let's start heading for that chest, actually. We can't get to that chest without going past that stun. What's he gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna move and attack with range. This at least buys us time to do a proper long rest and plan our attack. I mean, it's going to be potluck whether we have enough to get through the damn shield. Move to and curse. Okay, I don't mind curse because we're going to be having our extra damage potentially. So what are we going to lose? We're going to lose volatile concoction. So if we're doing hook gun, we need something to move us a little bit away. Restorative mist will do. It just needs to be a little bit away. And we're hoping for a +2 on this. One, two, three, yeah. So hit him with an advantage. 1 damage. Take the damage on the chin. Now we need to do a long rest so we can do that again. We're going to burn stun shot. Take the damage. Oh, we can't burn stun shot. Ah, fine, we'll burn restorative mist. It all comes down to this. And there we go, a -1 and a -2. That is really unfortunate. We'll skip the pull, but we will take the move and we'll grab the chest. Except we're getting stunned on the way through, so we're not even going to do that. Oh, this game. This game. Burning 2 discarded cards will be the same as being obliterated. We got so close. So close on that. And because we failed the scenario, we don't get either of these. So much damage from the Tinkerer. I really thought, like, right at the start I didn't think we had a chance, and right at the end I thought we might be able to pull it off. Oh well, it is what it is. That was still good fun though. I think what I'll do is I'll rework them into teams of 3, so we have 2 teams of 3 on the go rather than 3 teams of 2. But nevertheless, taking in some Pierce will make a big difference next time. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.